Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. I'm getting ready to set up a database for the Our World in Data website. I'm pulling out. I'm using Git pull to clone their latest data, COVID-19 data each day. I'm currently using three different data sets, three different data tables. I'm using the John Hopkins full data set. I'm using the Our World in Data. Uh, Our World in Data COVID-19 data, and I'm also pulling out the full data set for World Health Organizations. And you can see here, I pull these fields, then I write it out to a database. Okay. Now I'm coming down here and I'm converting the date fields from a character to a date. Now I'm trying to come down here and actually plot this information. Let's see what we got here. You can see new cases, new deaths. But I'm also going to try to pull out the location. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull out just the data from for the U.S. Location, 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 right? All right, then we're going to feed this down to here because we're really only interested in comparing the data sources for Ohio. So we're going to try to pipe this one down to here and see what happens, okay? Again, this is cases only. Now I can see the cases. Good, very good. So let's come back up here. Let's see. Let's see how this works again. Okay, good. Now we're going to come down here, and I'm going to do a geoline underscore this. I'm going to say Our World in Data. Comma ES, comma X equals date, comma Y equals. Let's try this here then. I'm basically going to do this just to compare the three different data sets. Okay. Okay, this doesn't work, does it? Okay, what if we do this anyway? Let's just run this. Okay. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's get rid of this. All right. So now we're going to do this. Let's see. Data. What about Our World in Data? Let's see. Continent, ISO code, US. Okay, so our world in data is it called the same thing? It's called location. Okay. And what about WHO? Okay, let's compare. Okay. What are you doing? Hmm. So this is WHO. Okay. So what's the thing for the US? So WHO is also United States. So what are we going to be comparing? Okay. So let's just try this now and see what happens. New cases. WHO. Our world in data. Our world in data. So this is okay. So let's just come back down here. Run this again. And back up here. So I'm saying over here, WHO. Oh, I wonder. There. Okay, let's try this now. Let's run these three here and see what we got. United States, our world in data. Okay, our world in data. ISO code. Okay, United States. Okay, if we come back down here, let's just call this. Okay. So right now, I'm just going to run a quick check to compare the three data sources. Okay. So I'm pulling out so I'm pulling all the information with the United States. Then I'm overwriting the data frames. All rolled in data. That's interesting. Wires are only. Huh. Are those weekly numbers? That's kind of strange, isn't it? That's really strange, isn't it? Okay. So the trouble is with the WHO. So why isn't this working? Filter location, United States. I'm guessing the WHO's numbers aren't complete then. Let's come back over here. Let's take a look again at this data set. That's the full data for WHO. New cases. New cases. Interesting. So the WHO doesn't really have that completed data set, do they? Well, the WHO is basically worthless at this point, as far as I can tell. Okay, so let's just comment that out for the time being. Comment that out. Comment this out. So we're basically only comparing two sources right now. How can there not be any? Okay, let's come down here. Right? We come over here. Equals. Okay. So what's wrong with this Our World in Data dataset for the U.S.? Okay, so let's try it back up here. New case is not found. This works. Let's get rid of this here then. Okie doke. Let's come back over here. So let's try this one more time. Okay, that's just for right now. The first problem is we weren't. Okay, that's just since we only got two sources. Those are basically the same. Well, shoot. Okay, so let's try this. Well, I would say the fact that we got two things there, this means that they perfectly overlap. Let's take a look at new desk now. Okay, this should also pretty much take care of this video here. Okay, let's run this up here first. Let's just run this by itself. See what happens. So there's one. So it appears that they're both in there someplace apparently. Okay, so that concludes this report for today. I've got my database built. I still need to go back to my reports for the various countries and pull out the data that way also. Hmm. So that's going to be a little fun treat for later on tonight. All right, now thanks so much for your time today, and we'll catch you on a later report.